Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to incorporate iAds inside of your application with Swift and Xcode. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so this is what we're trying to accomplish inside of this application. We have our ad down here that pops out from the bottom, and then I'm just showcasing that the text realizes that that ad is there and changes position accordingly. So let's get started. First thing we need to do is open up Xcode and create a new Xcode project. This will be a single view application, although this will work with other applications as well. Click Next, and our product name, I am just going to call this iAds. You can call it whatever you like. Our language will be set to Swift and our devices will be set to iPhone. Click Next and Create. And now I'm just going to make this a bit bigger, and we're going to go into our main.storyboard. And we're going to add our add banner view onto our scene. It's just right down here, I add banner view. So go ahead and click and drag that onto your scene. And I'm just going to put it in the bottom left corner. Now, let's open up our assistant editor. And we're going to connect this add banner view to our viewcontroller.swift file that was created alongside of our Xcode project. So now just right click or control click and drag this add banner view over to your view controller and call this banner. Connect. And now we have this add banner view connected. But now, as you will see, we have an error. So let's fix this error. So go ahead, close up your assistant editor and just go into viewcontroller.swift. We want to import iAd, the iAd framework, so we can actually utilize the iAd framework inside of our application itself. So we just say import iAd with a lowercase I, capital A, lowercase d. And now go down here to your class view controller, UI view controller, and we're going to add a delegate. Now this delegate will control our add banner view that we actually just created. So you just say add banner view delegate, like so. And now you can connect this banner to your scene so it works properly. Now let's go down here to our view.load, and we want to say banner.hidden equals true. So we're actually making our banner hidden as soon as this view loads because we don't want a white ugly block showing when there's no ad in it. So now down here we want to say banner.delegate equals self, and self is actually referencing the view controller. So it's assigning this banner that we have to the view controller, and this will allow us to actually load in and out of the scene load our banner in and out of the scene even when there's not any ad inside. So now banner.delegate equals self, and then say self.canDisplayBannerAds equals true. This is pretty self-explanatory. It's basically saying the view controller can display these banner ads, and we're just setting that to true. Alright, now let's go down here and we're going to add a function, and this function will hold our banner. This will control our banner more like. So we can say banner view action should begin. We need to say return true. So we're making this banner view action begin when the banner actually loads up. So now when this loads up, we are setting this will leave application or will enter the application true. So now we're going to, this is actually going to animate it on into and out of our scene, and this is actually required by Apple that you have a motion of your ad loading into your scene rather than it just popping into your scene, because it looks bad on Apple for doing that. Now let's go down here and we say banner view did load ad, and we say, so when the banner actually loads an ad, we say self.banner, or we can just say banner.hidden equals false. So now we're actually making this shown to the public. And let's build and run this application, and now we should have ads loading onto our scene. Now, as you can see, we are connected to iAd, and you can actually click on this ad and learn more about iAd just by going through this little slideshow thing that they have right here. But we won't go through that. And also, if you're a little worried about your ads, I don't know, looking a bit bad right now, we need to go down here. If you're worried about them like covering your text views, don't be worried, because Apple actually does that for you. So if we were to add our text view onto our scene like so, and just copy and paste this text a bunch of times so that it fills, you will see that Apple is very smart in this, and they actually have the text view change automatically. So there is the bottom of the text, and it's not being covered by the ad. Now there is this little error that I get every time I load an ad for some reason. It is saying that my ad did not load properly, so there needed to be an error. So now if you go into your viewcontroller.swift, you can easily just say banner view, and then right up here it said did fail to receive with error. So there means there was an error that happened while trying to handle this banner view. We want to add an NS log to this, just so we don't get this error right down here. And this will let you know that an error just happened with your banner view, like so. And now we have an NS logged, open quotation mark, close quotation mark, and error with an exclamation point. And now anytime this error fails to load, we will actually just get an NS log instead of our iAd failed to load. And there's also another functions that I meant to put in here, and that would also be banner view will load ad. There's nothing that goes in this really, but it will load the ad. That's basically what this is saying. It's saying there's going to be an ad that's going to load on our scene, so be prepared. And I think that might stop a lot of the... It actually prepares it more for the scene that it loads onto. So that's what it's all doing, because you might get it randomly placed up here or down there. But this will prevent it from having it randomly placed on your scene. So yep, there you have it. That is how you work with ads inside of your application with Swift. So I hope you enjoyed. That's it for this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more tutorials like this from me in the future, be sure to subscribe. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. That's my new wide angle. I'm actually really close to the camera.